Hey, fellow art lover, my name is Jessie Burgart, and this is the audio-video version of my newsletter, Joyful Artist Musings, and today's is titled, Rainy Days Make Perfect Musing Days. All month long, I have decided to highlight other artists and creatives. This week, I am looking at Kathy Elitch's work. She's a potter and a printmaker. I'm also highlighting Isabel Gomez, Alison Patel, and also Poetry Unbound, which features a lot of different poets. So every week I talk about joy, some sort of life lesson, and then also something to do with art, which of course these few weeks I'm talking a lot about art. First I'm going to talk about Alison Patel. She is a photographer. She's an amazing mom, an outstanding writer, and incredible at her work. She does family portraits, newborn portraits. Alison says on the topic of accomplishing family photos is not a task, it's a project. And I think the reason why you can't seem to get family photos done, even when you want them, is because you're considering them to be a task instead of a project. Her work is beautiful. Let's start with joy, poetry. I've read a lot of poetry reflecting inner conflict. Especially as an adult, we tend to have more serious subject matters as an adult, or at least it's in less playful format. But that's one way poetry aids in healing our memories. So I'm thankful to find poets who understand and can write those inner conflicts. Here is a poem from Poetry Unbound. It's by Ray Young Bear, Our Bird Aegis. An immature black eagle walks assuredly across a prairie meadow. He pauses in mid-step, with one talon over the wet snow, to turn around and see. Imprinted in the tall grass behind him are the shadows of his tracks. Claws instead of talons, the kind that belong to a massive bear. And he goes by that name, Makui Sota. And so this aegis looms against the last spring blizzard. We discover he's concerned, and the white feathers of his spotted hat flicker, signaling this. With outstretched wings, he tests the sutures. Even he is subject to physical wounds and human tragedy, he tells us. The eyes of the Bear King radiate through the thick falling snow. He meditates on the loss of my younger brother and by custom suppresses his emotions. Here's another bonus creator highlight, Isabel Gomez. She says, with a background in design thinking and storytelling, I excel at crafting compelling presentations and engaging audiences with my skills in facilitating learning spaces. I like to explore the intersections of creative thinking, education, AI, sustainability, and research methods. Her digital artwork is so pretty. I love it. She calls herself an AI, or maybe it's a mid-journey whisperer, I think is the term she uses. And mid-journey is an AI tool that you can use. By the way, do you like my little tree? I'll take it down eventually. Or maybe not. Lesson, mindset reset. Have you some words in your life that seem to trigger something in you, but you don't know why? These words can be uplifting to one person and terrible for someone else. For example, words such as love, holistic, need, boss, these can all trigger. I recently had a bad relationship with these words, these 4 words: power, success, leadership, and rich. And through some help from great friends, I found out why I had this sort of bad relationship. But because learning why can be a long rabbit hole, I'm just going to share how I am fixing that relationship with these words. In short, I'm reframing them for good. If you have your own trouble words, I suggest that you write out the words and what they meant to you in the past, and then rewrite those words and how you choose to use them now. So you can skip this. I'm going to read this, but it is a bit like bad poetry. But this is how I reframe these words, so I'm going to share it. Power feels kind. Power looks like creation. Power is working with people who are living their best lives. Leadership feels innovative. Leadership looks like quality. Leadership is working with people who know how to live sacrificially. Success feels calm. Success looks abundant and warm. Success is working with people who align with being. Richness feels safe. Richness looks like joy. Richness is working with people who are positive, humble, wise, lovely, generous. My vision for my future is a success that is characterized by principles, observed through the beauty of spaces, connected by love, fashioned by God, aligned with honesty, fueled by hope, surrounded by abundance, tailored to my family, tried and true, radically altering mindsets, freeing whole communities to receive joyful heavenly encounters in daily and present moments where time touches eternity. Rich colors, quality textures, stunning abodes, heavenly encounters, cities and country, adventures, novelty, beauty, life. Too long didn't read, too long didn't listen. Words can take on new meanings. Words can take on new meanings. Replace the old version with something better. Power, a movement that can be used for good. Leadership, people who know how to give back. Success, when life aligns for you. Richness, living in joy with daily progress. And Angela Foy Davis introduced me to this one ambient YouTube channel. It's so cool. It's an artist studio parlor from the 1920s. So if you'd like to download that, it's a lot of fun. Or just click on the link right. Art, creator highlight, Kathy Elich. Kathy is founder and owner of Mill Mountain Artworks. I've seen firsthand her beautiful works because I used to work in her coffee shop. It was such a blast. To drink good coffee out of an excellent handmade mug is one of my favorite things, and Kathy's works are ones to cherish. Her clay pieces display beautiful glaze techniques and lovely carvings. She designs bowls, pitchers, tiles, and mugs. She says, or on her website it says, the use of ceramic tiles as a canvas allows Kathy to create more intricate relief carvings. The decorative tiles may be mounted directly on the wall, displayed on a stand, or set into a tiled surface. So fun. I've got some photos of her work. I'll put them here and here and here so you can see. Besides pottery, Kathy is a printmaker. Her use of color and negative space makes these enjoyable to the viewer. Each print tells a story. Here's a couple to enjoy. As you can see, more on her website. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please join me on my LinkedIn and Instagram. We can share together. And there are also links to every single artist that I've talked about here. Have an excellent week and weekend. Have fun, be safe, live well, and I'll see you soon. Ciao.